it's that time. I tell you guys straight up, you know. So everybody's been asking me this, so I'm gonna tell y'all straight up my personal opinion on security forces and what I think. Yeah, it's about that time, alright? It's about that time. Now, just to be clear, this is my opinion, what I think, and yeah, what I think, my personal opinion, and things like that. Alright, so we just gonna get into this video right now. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back. You already know who it is. It's your boy Air Press. Press for short. You know, whatever. But welcome back, Air. I was gonna say Air Gang. It's kind of corny. I'm still trying to think, but yeah, you know, it is what it is at the moment. It is what it is. But yeah. So I don't know. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you that have been subscribed, liking and watching my videos, thank you. Thank you. It means a lot. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. Please subscribe, leave a like, comment, you know. Follow me on my social media if you have any questions or just want to see what I do outside of this on the daily, you know, and how goofy I really am. You know, I'll leave all of that down in the description below. You can follow me on my social media accounts. But yeah. So I've been a little slow with dropping videos lately. I know. Don't judge me. But I'm working on it. I'm getting back to that, you know. And I'm gonna try and start uploading again consistently. I'm gonna be more consistent with my uploads and things like that, giving you guys more information and getting it out. Oh, excuse me, getting it out there to you. But yeah, so I gotta do a few things today. Wash clothes, check mail, you know. So I'm gonna bring y'all with me, but I'm still gonna talk about this. But hey, you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so welcome back. Welcome to my channel for those of you that are new. For those of you that are subscribed and liking, love you guys. Thank you. Love the support. But yeah, now it's time. But yeah, so anyway, as you guys can see from the title and what I just told you, this is gonna be my personal opinion on security forces as a whole, in general, blah blah blah, things like that. Yeah, let's get it. All right, so first things first. Right. Just to be more specific, I get this question a lot. Question is, boom. Right? I get this question a lot. So, oh, I'm sorry. Alright. I get either that question a lot or something similar to it in general, right? So now, dang, honestly, I don't even know how to. Okay, alright, so I get it now. Alright, I know how to start. I was trying to think how I'm gonna start this off where it will make sense, you know? But, so yeah. Right, so first things first, I'm gonna start out by telling you guys, honestly, like generally speaking, my personal opinion on like how I feel about this career field shouldn't like dictate what you decide to do, if that makes sense, you know what I mean? So like, if I like once I say what I have to say on my part, right? Or basically like if you or anybody else in general asks me this question, me telling you like, oh, you should, like, I can't, you know, make that decision for you. You know what I'm saying? I can't be like, hey, yeah, you should do this, or hey, yeah, you shouldn't do this. You know what I mean? Cause like it's that's what, like, we all have our own self judgment, I guess you could say, self judgment, or I don't even, freedom. No, it's not even that. Free will. There we go. We all got our free will to make our own decisions, you know? So like me telling you my opinion, or if it's good or bad, right, shouldn't dictate what you decide to do. Just think of it like that. So in a sense, right, think of it this way. If you're saying, I need to start cleaning. Yeah, so hold on, let me take my camera with me while I do this. Switch it over to my, yeah, alright. So yeah, like I was saying, if you're think of it this way, right? If you're a sanitation worker, no hate on sanitation workers or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for doing what y'all do. No hate on y'all. No disrespect. Um, but say you're a sanitation worker, right? Uh, and I'm gonna just use me for example. Say I'm a sanitation worker, right? And I take out trash, like I pick up trash and all that, blah 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 blah. Now, me personally, right? I wouldn't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't want to pick up other people's stank trash and like have garbage juice and jungle juice dripping on me, and all that stuff. That's not something I would want to do. On a daily, or who's that? I would want to do on a daily or have to deal with, if that makes any sense. I don't know how I'm gonna take this down at the same time while I'm washing clothes. Uh, Probably gonna have to put my headphones in. But yeah, I wouldn't want to do that on a daily or at the same time. Every day, things like that. That's just not something I'll be looking forward to. Basically, what I'm saying is, me knowing personally that I wouldn't want to do that, and then I get into that job. Of course, I'm not gonna like the job. You know what I'm saying? I already don't like it. So me having to do that every day is not gonna make it any better. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna enjoy what I'm there for, or I'm not gonna enjoy working in that particular job or career field. Things like that. Basically, like, I don't know if you're, too young, too old, or just never heard of it before. But like, there's a saying where they're like, if you're working a job, if you're doing a job that you love, it's like never working a day in your life. Right? Now think about that. If you're doing something that you love, it's like never working a day in your life. So that's basically like how I look at it. And really, that quote, you can take that and put it towards anything you do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you don't enjoy doing it, it's gonna make it harder. That's basically how it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, think of it that way. If you don't enjoy doing something, it's just gonna make it harder. But if you enjoy doing something, you don't mind doing it, hey, things are gonna flow smooth. It'll be much easier and things like that. So now, right, to get to me, what everybody's been wondering personally and all that. I don't know if you guys already knew this from my past videos, if you've been watching and things like that. But if you're new, simple as this. Me, personally, I chose this career field. Alright, so I chose it, not because it was the only thing I could get into. I could have got into a different job, things like that. But I chose this career field. And I will tell you why in 1 second. I just need to go downstairs, take the laundry. So, yeah, alright, so I'm downstairs now. But, yeah, so like I was saying, me personally, I chose this career, going into it. Now, reason being, I did have a different reason for joining. So originally, when I came into the Air Force, I had wanted to do Special Forces. That was like my main goal. But then, like, later on down the line, things had changed, and I heard about another program that was similar to Special Forces, but it was like a division of security forces. And I actually talked about this in one of my other videos. But it's a program called Dagger. And so, did I mic up? Yeah. So it's a program called Dagger. So I actually wanted to get into this. Yeah. So I decided, I was like, hey, I'm gonna do security forces. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't mind doing stuff like protecting and watching, like, over important assets and things like that, and other people, and just doing like stuff in that general section of work. And so yeah, so I was gonna do that. I was gonna join this program called Dagger. Well, not join, but I'm still trying to get into it eventually. And that's like the main goal and the reason why I joined security forces. So me, I personally don't mind being in security forces. Hey, it's ups and downs to it. That is true. There are ups and downs. I've talked about this multiple times. If you watch my other videos, you probably heard. But like, for things like what's going around now, like the COVID-19 disease, what was it? When that kicked off, alright, here we go. Yeah, so when that kicked off, the base, not only this base, but like most bases here, sort of just went into lockdown. Yeah, not only my base, but most bases here sort of just went into like a type of lockdown, I guess you can say. And mostly all the other people that work on the base, I need to check my mail. They they got off for like a good period of time. You know what I'm saying? And for me, it was like as soon as that happened, security forces, I'm thinking, hey, if everybody else is, off not working, why would I have to go to work? Nah, that's not what happened at all. They basically like threw us in the 12s, and we've been working 12-hour shifts since this whole thing. What is this? Package notification slip. Bring your ID card to pick up your package at the post office. Oh, man. First? What? Shelf B. Alright, I gotta go to the post office now. That's great. Losers. But, yeah, so when this like whole thing happened, originally I'm thinking, hey, I'm gonna get off, have a couple days to myself. That is not what happened at all. They kicked us right into 12-hour shifts, and since this whole thing happened, we just been sitting in 12-hour shifts from then. So that is one of the down parts about it, and things like that, being the fact that we're working longer hours, but yet we're getting paid on a salary. And that's another thing. So like for everybody that's thinking about this, right, you guys got to keep that in mind. You guys got to keep that in mind, that you're gonna work longer hours than a regular job, but you'll be on salary. So it's like, no matter if you work longer, you're not gonna get overtime or nothing like that. And it sucks, truly. Yeah, it does. But that's just how it is, really. And things like that. So yeah, so for me, like, I just don't like that part about it. But other than that, it's like every other part to it. It's not that bad, that hard, or that complicated. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, if you look at it this way, hey, I enjoy this job. You know what I'm saying? I like doing this and that. I'm doing it for a specific reason, or trying to transfer, or just, get my PT up, physical fitness skills, things like that, in order to get into a different section. In order to get into a different section of the career field. And that's really how you got to look at things. So like I was saying, right, for all of you that are asking that question or just want to know, right, what I always say for everybody in high school, or like if you're in college, about to get out or whatever, things like that, right? One thing I would definitely say, before you even choose to enlist, right, think about, like, don't just look at it as like a only option. You know what I'm saying? Because there's like a bunch of different stuff, and I'm not just talking about this career field, like any career field in general, or like just the Air Force in general, or not even just the Air Force, but Air Force, Army, Marines, all of that, Navy. Enlisting into the military is like a big life-changing thing. You know what I'm saying? It's completely different, because you're not a civilian no more. You have different responsibilities. You follow by different rules, regulations, things like that, right? So like one thing I could definitely always say is, before even doing that, like enlisting into whatever branch you feel, going into whatever career field, look at yourself, right, and think about, hey, what would be something else I could do, either instead of the military, right, that you wouldn't mind doing for the rest of your life, or for a good minute until you retire, or something you wouldn't mind doing after the military. You know what I'm saying? You come in to the military for a few years, try it out, see how it is. If you really don't like it, then you don't re-enlist, and then you get out and do the other thing that I was saying. Like, I just want you guys to know that this is not like the only thing out there. And like not speaking bad on the military or anything like that. This is not the only thing out there. All right, this is just, it's something major, but it's not the only thing. You know what I'm saying? There's different routes you can go, different paths and things like that. So like, I guess to answer, I guess that pretty much like answers the question, right? So me personally, yes, I do like this job. I don't mind it. For me, like, even though I'm not really much of a social person, I know, even though I'm on here, but it's different. I'm talking to you guys through, like a secondary thing instead of directly to a whole crowd of people. Even though I'm not much of a social person, I do like to meet people every now and then, and working the gate is definitely one way of doing that, or just, being patrol and things like that, because then people will start to recognize you. They'll be like, oh, hey, you work at the gate, right? Blah, 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 things like that, This thing is squeezing my brain cells. I'm about to take this off. But yeah, so like, you work in the gate, you get to meet a lot of people. Now, if you're a social person is definitely like your thing. You know what I'm saying? Because you meet new people every day. It's like you meet new people every day, people you've never seen. But like if you're here for like 2-3 years, pretty sure you're gonna know everybody on the base by now. You know what I'm saying? Just by face. Either by face, or you might even know them by name if you remember from checking their ID. And that's how it is. But like, yeah, so like you do get this branch out, and then you get to network and things like that way. You meet a lot of people, and it's like you're actually playing a big part in this, because you're actually protecting the base that you stay at. You know what I'm saying? So it gives you that sense of like, hey, I'm doing something. Like, it may not seem like much to other people. Oh, he's just checking IDs. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, if something was to really happen or go down, somebody was to try and run the gate, or like people tried to get on base, they're not supposed to be on it, to harm other people or steal one of our assets and things like that. It's like, hey, you got to get through me first. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we have like our precautions and things like that and what to do. I can't go into detail on what exactly we do in certain situations. Pretty sure everybody understands that. But just know, like, for pretty much anything that happens, we have precautionary measures on what to do and things like that. But yeah, so like I was saying, you could, no wonder, where did that come from? Oh my, well, whatever. But yeah, so hopefully that answers your question, for my personal opinion and how I feel about it and things like that, blah blah blah. But yeah, so if this helped, if you liked it, if you found this information useful, please, once again, leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you have any other questions or any ideas for videos that you guys want me to do, I'll see if I can do them. If they're not, if it's not me releasing any pertinent information due to the to U.S. safety or base safety, I would definitely get that video out to you guys. I'm supposed to do a couple more. I will get those out. But yeah, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, please. That helps the most. And yeah, I'll definitely do that. Once again, like I said, if you guys want to see the real me, the actual me outside of this, I'm not a social person. I'm a very goofy person. For the people that do know me and the people I know, and for me, because I know me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if you want to see that, go check out my social media. I'll leave those down in the comments below. Description below. Yeah, and if you have any personal questions too, or like if you just, I guess, want to talk or whatever, eventually I'm gonna start doing lives. So like I'm gonna go on Instagram live, answer any questions. I think YouTube has a live mode. I'm still getting the hang of all this, but yeah, I'm gonna go in there, answer some questions and things like that. But yeah, if you message me directly, I will get back to you faster. Just to let you know, if you leave a comment down here on YouTube, I will get back to you, just not right away or same day. It doesn't really notify me when somebody leaves a comment, so I just have to come and check it personally. But yeah, so other than that, hope this helped, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.
God's plan. I can't do this on my